Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the topic Norton's theorem statement. Any two terminal network containing linear, passive, and active elements may be replaced by an equivalent current source IN in parallel with the resistance RTH, where IN is the current flowing through a short circuit placed across the terminal AB, and RTH is the equivalent resistance of the network as seen from the two terminals with all independent sources replaced by their internal resistance. Next, we see the what are the steps to follow the Norton's theorem. First one is to calculate the RTH. The procedure to calculate the RTH is remove the load resistance, short circuit the voltage source, and open circuit the current source. The second step is to find the Norton's current IN or short circuit current ISC. The procedure is to short circuit the load terminal. The third step, draw the equivalent circuit, and the fourth step, find the load current IL is equal to IN into RTH divided by RTH plus RL. The first problem is determine the Norton's equivalent circuit at terminal AB for the circuit shown in figure. It can consisting of the two voltage source 40 volt and 20 volt. First we find the RTH value. We know the procedure to find the RTH. To remove the load resistance and short circuit the voltage source, the diagram will be rearranged like that. So 20 ohm and 10 ohms are connected in parallel. So we get the answer 6.66 ohm RTH. Next we find the IN value. The procedure for IN is to short circuit the low terminal. So we short circuit this low terminal. There are two currents flowing through this low terminal, I1 and I2. So I1 is nothing but I1 plus I2. So I1 equal to 40 divided by 20, I2 is equal to 20 divided by 10. So we get the Norton's current IN equal to 4 amps. The step 3, draw the equivalent circuit. Problem 2, using Norton's theorem, find the current through the 6 ohm resistance shown in figure. Here in the 6 ohm resistance, it is the load resistance. First we find the RTH. To short circuit the voltage source and to remove the load resistance. So the diagram will be rearranged like that. Here 5 ohm and 10 ohms are connected in parallel. We get the RTH 3.33 ohm. Next we find the Norton's current. In Norton's current, load terminal is short circuited. Here is a 10 ohm resistor. So there is no current flowing through the 10 ohm resistor because it is a short circuited one. So IN equal to, here it can consisting of the 20 volt source and the 5 ohm only. So the current IN equal to 20 divided by 5. The answer is 4 amps. Next, draw the equivalent circuit. Then find the IL value. We know the formula for IL, IN into RTH divided by RTH plus RL. To substitute the value, we get the answer 1.427 amps. The third problem, determine the current through the resistance RL using the Norton's theorem. Here it can consisting of the multi sources, two voltage sources and one current source are there. This problem is somewhat different from the other problem. First we find the RTH. So we short circuit this voltage source and remove this load resistance. We rearrange the diagram like that. Here 1 ohm and 1 ohms are connected in series. Again this series combination parallel with the 1 ohm. So we get the answer 0.66 ohm. Next we find the I1, IN consisting of the three steps. First one, IN dash due to the 2 volt source. We have only the 2 volt source. So to remove the other 1 volt source and 1 amp source. 1 volt source is a short circuited, 1 amp source is maybe a open circuit. So we redraw the diagram like that. So IN dash is equal to 2 divided by 1 equal to 2 amps. 1 ohm and here 1 ohm, no current will flow because it is a short circuited. The answer is 2 amps. Next we find the IN double dash due to 1 volt source. So we rearrange the diagram like that. Here the current direction is reverse. We redraw the diagram like that. 1 ohm and 2 ohms are connected in parallel. So get the R value and then we find the IN double dash value is 1.5 amps. Next we find IN triple dash due to 1 volt 1 amp source. Here Here 1 ohm resistance is neglected because no current flowing this 1 ohm resistor. So we find the IN triple dash value. 1 ohm and 1 ohms are connected in. We use the current division formula. Total current into opposite resistance will be total resistance. So we use this formula. We get the answer 0.5 amps. Next we find the IN. IN is nothing but the combination of the IN dash plus IN double dash plus IN triple dash. So we substitute the value. We get the IN value. Next, we draw the Norton's equivalent circuit. A Norton equivalent circuit consisting of the one current source. This is a Norton current and one Thevenin's resistance and the load resistance. Finally, we find the load current IL. We know the formula. Substitute the value. We get the answer IL equal to 0.4 ohms. Thank you.